What's good, YouTube? It's the Base God in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on Team Black Rainbow's channel, coming at you guys with Blast from My Past episode number 3. So, a little history about Team Black Rainbow. We weren't always called Team Black Rainbow until like the beginning of 2012. Before we were called Team Black Rainbow, we were actually called Team-Based Ancient Gods, or T-Bag for short. I'll have the annotation in the top left showing you our old channel, which is really primarily ran by my teammate WizKid. He also has a new channel. We all kind of just disbanded from that, and we all have our own channels now. But for the most part, this is mostly my channel with like some of my teammates coming in every now and then too. So but before we were even called Team-Based Ancient Gods, we kind of wanted to get known on YouTube as well. Around 2010, the end of 2010, like when Duelist Revolution came out, me and my teammates, we recorded some deck profiles of our current decks at the moment, and you know, they were kind of bad. They were really bad out actually. Like, I didn't even have real reasonings to why I ran cards. Just thought they were cool and all that. But we were called Team DTDs and Bruz, you know, BRUHS. That means like team down a duel. It sounded pretty cool at first, but we only really got to record 4 deck profiles, and we kind of just like drifted off from it. We didn't think any serious of it until, you know, Team-Based Ancient Gods came along, and then there was like a period of time where like no one was really playing, and we started up once again. And we became Team Black Rainbow. So welcome to the channel if you're new. And my neighbors are doing construction, so I got kind of scared. And yeah, so this was the deck profile that I actually featured on that channel. I'll go put an annotation to the top right corner of it. So yeah, this was probably one of my first competitive decks that I brought to like locals and all that goodness. And it was inspired by Angel Flores' YCS San Jose winning deck, I guess you can say. It was like Gemini's light beatdown pretty much. This was even before The Shining was released as well. So as you can see, there's no Miracle Fusions. I didn't even have access to that card. This is when I was fresh and new to the game too. So you know, cards weren't as easy to obtain. And yeah, this is under the September 2010 ban list as well. So let's get into the deck profile. This is in the same exact order that I actually did the deck profile too. So I ran triple Alias, double Crusader, double Thunder King, double Cyber Dragon, double Honest, double Beast King, a Stratos, and a Gores. For the traps, I ran double Deep Prison, double Bottomless, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn, 1 Hero Blast, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Oppression, and 1 Torrential. And for the spells, I ran triple Spark, double Smashing, double Book, double MST, Rhoda, E-Call, My Body, Nobleman of Crossout, Reborn, and Dark Hole. And I didn't show a side deck because I thought I was going to be super secretive, but I showed 4 cards from my extra deck, and those 4 cards were a Chimeratic Overdragon, a Chimeratic Fortress Dragon, and 2 Dragon Knight Draco Quest. That's because I thought Super Poly was going to be super broken, and I was going to go, they were going to summon a bunch of Stardust Dragons, and I could just Super Poly them, or I'd play a bunch of Machina, and they'd go off, and then I can just, you know, Super Poly before I can contact. Or I don't even know what my mind process was behind that deck, or like behind my extra deck, honestly, because I mean, Reborn was there. You could always Reborn a tuner. So then again, I was like, oh yeah, this is the deck that, you know, it doesn't use much. It doesn't need synchros. It doesn't need this. It doesn't need that. And you know, at the time it seemed really viable. But as the times grew, certain cards fell out of favor. Certain cards got limited. Certain cards got banned. And yeah, I mean, look, This is the format of 2 honest. That was broken. Now it's at 1. Double book. I think book was at 3 at the time, but I only. This is when a common book was like $4 to $5 a pop. So they were kind of hard to come by. So yeah, double book. They were at 3. Oppression was at 1. Really good in this deck. And everything else pretty much like stayed the same, like on the balance. Oh, and Torrential was only at 1 at the time too. So yeah. Also, I think that Skill Drain was at 2 and maybe Cyber Dragon was at 2, but they eventually unlimited all those cards. And this is when September 2010 ban list was when Reborn and Dark Hole, sorry, actually got unbanned. So it was pretty cool. And in the video, I was like, oh yeah, of course you gotta have the Legend of Blue Eyes original. I was like, they're like those cards are nothing to me now, but honestly, it was pretty cool having the Ultra Reborn and the Super Dark Hole. But yeah, this was a deck that I ran in 2010. Again, it was inspiration from Angel Flores, who is probably my favorite like duelist to this day, just because I'm from California and he basically came in here, and for the 2010-2011 Yu-Gi-Oh series, he was the king of Cali with Heroes, and Heroes will always be my favorite deck, and great inspiration came from a great player. And I even had him sign my Neos alias at Long Beach when I saw him. And I was like, oh man, you gotta win this event. You're the king of Cali. And he's like, I'll try, man. But he was running Dino Rabbit, so that's probably why he didn't win. Maybe if he ran Heroes, he would have won. But yeah. This is Blast from My Past episode 3. My first competitive deck. And I actually have a newer hero build, but I won't show that to you yet. Maybe I'll feature in a duel on Dueling Network. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to check out Team-Based Ancient Gods, it'll be on the top left. I'm not too sure if we're going to still upload, but it's up to my teammate WizKid, whose info is actually on that channel. So yeah. And the original deck profile of this deck will be on the top right, like around here probably. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And if you really want to see how bad of a deck profile and like how bad I was on camera, like a year and a half ago, feel free to watch it. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of funny thinking about how much we've evolved within the game. And yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And Base God and Yugen, I'm out. Bye.